Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well. Let's begin with today's topic, articles. Articles are small but important words in English grammar that come before nouns to define whether the noun is specific or general. There are three main articles in English: a, an, and the. Types of articles. There are two types of articles. The first one is indefinite articles. A, an. The both will come in indefinite articles. Used when talking about something non-specific or not known to the listener. A is used before words that begin with a consonant sound. I hope everyone has aware of this. We have 26 alphabets. In that, 5 vowels and 21 consonants. So whenever the word is sounding consonant sound, so that time we are using article a. Okay, so here we have examples: a dog, a book, a university. Why a university? Because university starts with a consonant sound. So like a youth university, YouTube university. So mainly the Y consonant word and consonant sound is there. So that's the reason we are using a university. Article an is used before words that begin with a vowel sound. There are 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U. So whenever word is starting with these alphabets, that time we are using an article. See example, an apple. But here next you can see an hour. So here we are, the alphabet is starting with H, consonant alphabet is there, but still we are using an article because it is sounding like a vowel sound. So the word, when you are pronouncing the word, so that time the vowel sound is there, so that time compulsory we have to use an article. If it is not sounding vowels, then you can use a article. When to use? When mentioning something for the first time. I saw a cat in the garden. So you don't know that cat and you are generally mentioning that cat. So that time we can use a article. And one more use, to refer to one thing from a group. Okay, here you can see the example. I want a book from the shelf. Any book, not specific. So you are not asking any particular book from entire shelf. You are just mentioning or asking one book from that shelf. So that is a not specified. This is unspecified. So that time we can use an article and a article. But the only difference is whenever you are using vowels alphabet, before that we have to use an. Sometimes in some scenario it's depend on sound. If the word is sounding vowels, that time we have to use an article. If it is not, then you can use a article. Second type is definite article. The. This article used to refer to something specific or something already mentioned. So when we are using this article, when we are specifying something or something unique, so that time only we are using this article. The sun rises in the east. Specific, only one sun. So there is a one sun, only we are specifying that sun. So that the reason we are using before that sentence the article. Okay. The second example is, I saw a cat. The cat was sleeping. We already know which cat. So here already he mentioned I saw a cat. Then second time he is mentioning the same cat. So already he know that about that cat. That the reason when we are making a second sentence, that time we are using article the. The cat was sleeping. So the same cat only sleeping. So that the reason we are mentioning the article. The article also used for unique things the moon, the sky, the Taj Mahal. So whenever we are specifying and we are particularly mentioning the special or unique things, so that time we are using the article. Okay, here superlative words, for that words also we are using the article. You can see the example over here. And names of rivers, okay, oceans, and deserts, and mountain ranges. So see the example, the Ganga, the Himalayas. So these all are the unique things and special things. So that time we, before that word we are using articles, the articles. Musical instrument, I can play the guitar. So we are not telling I can play guitar, no, it's not correct. I can play the guitar. So whenever we are mentioning the use music instruments in the sentence, so that time also we are using the article to explain, to specify about that particular music instrument. Okay, this is important when not to use articles, zero article. Okay, with the plural or uncountable nouns in a general sense. Dogs are friendly. Okay, so not the dogs are friendly when speaking generally. If you are speaking generally, so dogs means you are not specifying, you are not mentioning that particular dog. So in general you are telling dogs are friendly, so that is the correct word. So the dogs are friendly, no, that is wrong word actually. So if you are mentioning general thing, so you see the second example, water is essential for life. So you are mentioning a general water, not particular sea water, well water, or borel water. It is a general thing, water is essential for life. So in that case we are not using the water is essential for the life, no, it's not correct. Water is essential for life, that is general. Whenever you are general statement, that time we should not use the articles. Before names of countries, except some that include words like the. Some countries, okay, the India we are not calling. Yeah, I think you never heard of that, the India, the France. So we are not using India only and France. But some countries are there, we are specifying those countries with the article the United States, the Netherlands, the UK. So these all are, before these country we are using the article for specially for those countries, not for all the countries. Okay, and before language and academic subjects, I speak English, this is proper noun also. For proper noun also we are not using articles. And she studies mathematics, and we can't say that she studies a mathematics, she studies the mathematics, no. So uh, before language and academic subjects also we are not using articles. Several tips to remember. So while using articles in sentence, please remember these points. Not specific, indefinite, that time you can use an article. If you are specifying something or you are using some unique things, that time you can use the article, definite article. And zero article, no article for proper noun and general ideas. Okay, thank you for watching and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please stay tuned for more.